Well, I'm hoping this is working. If anyone can see me, give me a thumbs up. I'll just let a few people get on. Welcome to sunny Edinburgh. Well, actually, it's dark Edinburgh now, even with the clocks going forward today. Hi Jack, hi Carol. Welcome to my back garden. If anybody's got any questions about anything, just leave a comment as it's coming up and I'll see it. And if I know the answer, I will answer. Good evening, Anna. I hope you're all well in your various stages of quarantine. We're not too bad here, just homeschooling children and well, that's about it really. Trying to stay in the house. Hi Klaus, I don't know what that says because it's in German. Grangemouth, exotic Grangemouth. Hi James. Get to every corner of the world. There's James straight in with the question. Pre-order for album 3 is actually a good idea. I am working on album 3. It's a long, slow process for me, as you all know, because I just sit in this little room and work away on my own. There's nobody to tell me to stop, so I just work away on my own. It takes me forever. But there are some new songs in the pipeline. And I promise I will get them finished at some point. And when they're finished, James Barry will be the first to know. Hi Anya, happy birthday. And Murray from Canada, goodness me. It's almost as exotic as Grangemouth. I thought I might play one of my songs, just to start off, just in case there's Poznan, my third home, Poznan. Yeah, playing with Ray in a combined video, it's a good idea, Steve. I don't know really what technology you'd need to do that so it would work properly, but I've seen other people doing it, so it must be possible. I should really speak to him about that, because that would be good fun. If anyone knows what I need to do that, so Ray in Poznan and myself in Edinburgh could play together, and it would work and be in sync, and then let me know, because I'm not too sure. Brazil, goodness me, that's the furthest yet. Wrocław, one of my favourite towns. Ah yes, Jane Ferguson. Yeah, in case you all think I've learned to play left-handed, it's just the camera. I'm really not that talented. But I'll play this song, and this is a song I wrote for my first album, The Windmills and the Stars, available from all good Bandcamp pages, or, well, mine. It's a song I wrote, if I remember rightly, I'd just finished reading The Celestine Prophecy, which is an interesting book, whether you agree with it or, you know, it's an interesting concept of a book. Definitely worth a read. And one of the main themes in that book is that there's no such thing as an accident, an accidental meeting. In other words, coincidence is no accident. So I'll try this. I'm going to try it with some of the backing track and see if it works. This is all experimental for me. It's my first time, so if it sounds horrible, I apologise in advance. Let's see how we get on.
Takes all you have every day just to feel alive. Remember the future, illuminated. Remember the future, illuminated.
So, hopefully that was okay. I can't hear what you hear, so. Remember the times played at the Stolen Band Live back in 2011. Michaela, hi, how are you? Yes, I do remember playing back in 2011. Too long ago. Oh, there's somebody with a remote collaboration app. That's perfect. That's exactly what we need. Thanks, Andrew. Good. I'm glad it's sounding okay. Yeah, 2011. I mean, we've not done... I need to do some more gigs with my own material. That's the next stage. Once we can all do gigs again, of course. Which, of course, will happen. It's more fun on a stage than it is in my back garden. So, any other questions? I thought I would do one of my own songs tonight, and I'd do one cover as well. I thought that might be a nice little formula to do one of my own, one of a cover, and I'll do the same next week or maybe twice a week. I'll see how it goes. Get yourself to the Cavern in Liverpool. Yeah, that'd be good. Why not? I'll do my best Strawberry Fields. But yes, I was talking about more shows, so hopefully when bands can go out and tour again, I can hopefully get some of my own shows, certainly in the UK, hopefully Poland, and hopefully Germany as well, I think. Now there's a few people that might actually come along and hear them. Ah yes, very good, Steve. A Genesis cover, yeah, not tonight, but that's not a bad idea. Now, which one? If anyone says supper's ready, I'm kicking them off. But yeah, I'd like to do a Genesis cover, but a stranger one. I like to do more odd covers. Been playing Fernandez Stratocaster. Yes, I've got two Fernandez actually. One black and white one that lives in Poland with all my other gear, and one red one which is actually... Ooh. If I could just excuse me for a second. Right here. It's not plugged in, but that's the red one. They're good guitars actually. The black one's a nicer guitar than this one. No play Ali cover. Yes. That was an Ali cover. That was a cover of Ali Ferguson's song. Anyone else got any more questions about anything? Doesn't have to be guitars. Can't promise I'll have any answers. How have you all been passing your days? What have you been doing? Any good ideas for being stuck in quarantine? Do I have a new song? I've got a few new songs. None of them are ready to play yet, but I'm working on quite a few new songs. No covers. It'll be an interesting cover. Out of the Dark. I think Out of the Dark will be the next one that I do. How long does it take? Out of the Dark will be the next one I do on the next show. Is this a show? I don't know. Can we call this a show? How long does it take you to get ready to go out? Oh, it depends, Dave, to be honest, where I'm going. If I'm coming to see somebody important like you, then it could take me an hour and a half. Am I planning to incorporate my now infamous dance moves into the live shows? I think I might do, actually. Tia, my daughter Tia, has been teaching me the wonders of TikTok while we've been stuck in the house. You might have seen on Facebook. It's actually good fun. Do a try out of one of your new songs. Yeah, I might do that if they get one to that point. absolutely welcome, Steve. We can't dance. Or invisible touch, yeah. Yeah, and I'm not doing that. It's a lovely idea, James. What direction is my new album going? That's a good question. North. No, it's, I don't know, I mean, I obviously have a sound that I like. There's definitely a combination of that ambient, electronic-y. It's actually a little bit more electronic so far, but then the other two have kind of started like that as well. But I think if you like the first two, you'll probably like the third one as well. I don't know, it might sound completely different now. Now we've been stranded in quarantine. We might come up with some new ideas. Will Prog in the Park be rescheduled? Yes, is the answer to that, Wilf. We were all looking forward to that one. Prog in the Park in Dunfermline, my hometown. Yes, Kev O'Neill has started a really good festival there actually. Prog in the Park, it's a full day's worth of prog music. Some people probably think that sounds like hell on earth, but I think it sounds quite good. Yeah, so it's obviously been cancelled like every other show. It's been postponed like the entire species. But should be, I'm not sure when he's going to reschedule it, hopefully for the end of this year, if not then next year. But he will do what he can. He's a very passionate guy, Kev, but he loves his prog, and he'll be devastated that it wasn't going ahead. As we all were. It was going to be a good day. Do my album start off with a concept, or does it form as you work at it? That's a very good question. The answer to that is the first one didn't start off as a concept at all. It just started off as more kind of... The two songs, The Windmills and The Stars, Awakening the Stars, I had them kind of working together, and the rest of the album just kind of slotted in. Sequence of Moments was different. It did kind of start off as a concept. And then, yeah, I mean, I kind of had an idea in my head from the start to the end of that album, which I hope that you kind of comes across when you listen to it, as long as you're not on a random shuffle. But yeah, I don't know, I mean, I think I always kind of have a concept in the back of my head. I'm a bit old school that way. You can blame Roger Waters for that, I think. What is my favourite band? Oof, that's a tricky question. So many bands out there. I mean, obviously I'm a huge Pink Floyd fan, everybody knows that, but yeah, I mean, there's just, I just love music in general. There's so many. I grew up listening to all sorts of strange things, mostly thanks to my brother. Everything from Pink Floyd and Mike Oldfield and Clannad, Dire Straits, really odd mix. But I listen to a lot of new music now. There's a lot of really good stuff out there. I don't think it's true that music isn't good anymore. I think there's more choice than ever, and there's a lot of fantastic stuff out there that you can find. Little Feat, absolutely. One of my big influences. Little Feat and the band. Both fantastic artists. Neil Young. Yeah, I came to Neil Young quite late, actually. That was more in my student days, but yeah, he's, as far as songwriting goes, he's a huge idol of mine. Hi Mike. How you doing down in Liverpool? What band am I into at the moment? Who have I been listening to recently? I'm actually I'm listening to an awful lot of Noah Gunderson. If you don't know him, definitely check him out. He's doing some great live streams like this actually. He's an American singer-songwriter. I went to see him recently in Glasgow. And just, yeah, amazing songs, amazing singer. Highly recommended. His last album's called Lover, which is a fantastic album. I love the Bon Iver, things like that. Dawes, listen to a lot of Dawes. And a lot of ambient stuff. I still listen to a lot of that. I find myself putting that on more and more as I get older and older. Robin Williams by Noah Gunderson, absolutely, Robert. What a song. Devastatingly sad, but just beautiful. Solo concert in Hamburg. Yeah, I'd like that, Kirsten, that would be great. Absolutely. As long as it was more than just you that came, then we might get a chance at doing that. Well, I might do another song. Oh, thank you, Jacques, that's very kind of you. Do I play with some Swedish musicians? I don't think I have. There's a lot of good music over there. They're obviously, it's my second home, of course, with my wife being Swedish, but they're known for the pop music over there, but there's a lot of good stuff. And they do pop music very well as well. They do it very kind of cool and edgy. They're always right at the forefront of it. But no, I've not played with any Swedish musicians yet, I don't think. But I'm sure I will at some point. Well, thanks for your questions, guys. I might just sign off with this little cover. Jenny Abrahamson, yes, I'm a big fan of her. She's fantastic, Jane. Who said that? James. Brothers in Arms, that's a nice idea for a cover, Rita. Yeah, Jenny Abrahamson is, if you don't know her, she was the backing vocalist with Peter Gabriel on his last tour. She's Swedish, and her solo work is fantastic. That's another one to check out, definitely. Well, I play the electric guitar as well, not tonight, but I'm looking into getting that set up for next time, so we can do some electric. Do I plan any vinyl releases of my albums? I would love to do vinyl releases of my albums, but they're all so long for a start that they'd all have to be double albums, which obviously makes the expense more. But yeah, I think Bandcamp, the site that I sell from, I sell my CDs and merch from, it's coming up with a scheme where they will kind of press vinyl for you, and you just press it to on demand, so basically you don't print too much of it and it doesn't cost too much. So if we can do that, I would definitely be up for some vinyl. I do get asked for vinyl quite a lot, but it'd be like 2 songs aside for me. Yeah, she's a fantastic singer, pal. Right, I'm going to do one song and I'll leave you in peace, and you can go and get on with the rest of your evening, whatever it was you were doing before. Let's see what we can do here. As I say, I'll do some covers. When I come back on the next time, I'll do one of my own and another cover, and I think that's quite a nice little formula. And I'll try and keep the covers interesting. I won't be doing Brown Eyed Girl, unless you really want to hear it. I don't normally play this cover, so. Lucy, I remember a song called Session or something like that. on your MySpace years ago. Oh, MySpace? My God, that's a blast from the past, Lucy. It was called Session Demo because it was a demo for me getting session guitar work. That's why it was a very uninspired name. I have no idea. I don't even know if my MySpace page is still up. Maybe you can look and tell me. Does anybody use MySpace anymore? Right, okay, I'll do this song. If you don't know it, you can find out. You can search for it afterwards. Too many, Frank. That's the answer to that question. But most of them live in Poland, so unfortunately I don't have many of them here. Well, my wife would definitely say too many.
messenger comes with the beating of drums. It's not a message of love. Our children are born, and we keep them warm. They must have the right to live in the light, to be safe from the storm. On his heels, a messenger comes, bearing regrets for the time that he steals. But steal it he will, my children's and mine. like wine. Over and over we call. No one hears. Further and further and further we fall. We fall, we fall. Though we pray that we soon will awake, it is clear that it's no dream at all. Our lives are at stake. I cannot believe or even pretend that the thunder I hear will just disappear and this nightmare will end. So hold back the fire, 'cause this much is true. When all's said and done, the ending will come from out of the blue.
Thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'll leave this up on my page and upload it so you can watch again at a later date. Yeah, I hope you liked that song. If you didn't know what that was, that's a song called Out of the Blue by the mighty David Gilmour off his About Face album. So go and check it out, it's a good one. He does it much better than me. So enjoy the rest of your night and stay safe, and I will see you at some point. I'll try and do these fairly regularly if I can work out enough songs and try and keep them interesting. But thanks for tuning in, and all the best with it all. I'll be back to being Professor Ferguson tomorrow at the home school. And take care of yourselves. Bye guys, thank you.